Hi, it's John Kuzma again from EndZoneBlog.com, and I want to talk about the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens lost so much talent on the defensive side of the ball this past offseason, and they signed Earl Thomas to kind of patch those holes up. It's very hard for a safety to play at a high level when the front seven isn't generating a ton of pressure. But if there's anybody who can make plays on the back end, it's definitely Earl Thomas. This guy is a pure free safety, and what that means is his ball hawking abilities are the strength of his game. You know, at 30 years old, Thomas is a little bit older, and it was kind of surprising that the Baltimore Ravens offered him a 4-year, $55 million contract, but they see the upside that this guy has. Now, the biggest concern for Earl Thomas is he hasn't suited up for all 16 games since 2015. So there's a huge risk there because Earl Thomas could actually end up becoming one of the worst free agent busts we've ever seen, especially if he plays a season or two and then ends up retiring. He's actually the highest paid player on the Ravens roster. And when you shell out that kind of money, you better get it right. Now, like I said, he's 30 years old. He's getting older. He hasn't been healthy the past 3 seasons. He's been struggling to stay on the field. We don't know how much he has left in the tank, but if he does stay healthy, obviously he will be worth every single penny. And it's going to be interesting to see how he transitions from Seattle to Baltimore. He already is saying that the Ravens defense is a little bit more complex than what the Seahawks ran. He said Pete Carroll mostly ran cover three. But I'll tell you what, when Earl Thomas is playing the deep middle third, he's jumping every single route that comes into his zone. He's so good at anticipating what the receivers are trying to do to him, and it seems like he undercuts everything that comes his way. So, like I said, as long as he's healthy and he's playing, his game and playing at a high level, Baltimore is going to be fine. But the risk is, can he stay healthy, and will he finish out the entire length of this contract? Can he go for 4 years, or is he going to be, half a year or a year and retire? That would be a tough break for the Baltimore Ravens. They really need this deal to work out, and their defense really is depending on it right now, especially after all those guys that they lost. I'm John Kuzma. Check out EndZoneBlog.com.